Hey y'all, it's me, Enchanting Goddess, back here with another video. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into prayer. God, I thank you so much for life and for everything that you do for us. And I ask that you please continue to cover us and to lead us closer to you, and whatever else you want to show us or have us do. I ask that you make it clear and that you make it plain. I ask that you bring us healing and more love into our lives. And I thank you so much for your mercy and your grace. I ask that you please continue to cover us and our families during this pandemic. And I ask that you please release us as soon as possible. Amen. Okay, so it's a new moon tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and speak on it real quick. During a new moon or whatever, I always say it's a major time for manifestation and release. Like, you can release negativity from your life, negative thought patterns, negative people, just things that you want to change in general. It's a good time to really work on those things and to pray about them. Manifestation is basically prayer. It's just another word for it, if you ask me. You just really believe it in your heart, and you know that it's already yours. You already know that it's going to happen, and you believe in your heart that you deserve it. And it's basically about having faith that God is going to come through for you. So that's how I look at manifestation. So just be mindful of that. I'll say you can write them down or whatever, everything, so you can be more organized and you can really think on what you want to change, what you want to manifest, and what you want to release into your life. So be on the lookout for that. Well, not on the lookout, but just be mindful of that's tonight. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So I'm going to give you guys an update on how I've been feeling or whatever. I've been really anxious lately, like this last week or days or whatever, because it's just a lot going on, as y'all know. And I could just feel the fear and negativity and stuff like that. And I'm trying my best not to let it get me down and get to me. But I am human, you know, and I have fears and things that I worry about as well. But I've been fighting through it. I find that when I get up and get dressed, you know, and start my day, not saying you have to start your day early in the morning because my schedule has been all off, but you know, if you just chilling or whatever and you don't have anything to do and you find yourself feeling down, just try to get dressed and do something that will uplift your spirit to get you out of that funk, because I get caught in those. It's my sweat, y'all. I get caught in those funks sometimes because I just feel so helpless. Like, I can't really control what's going on, and it's kind of scary at times. Like, you don't know what's going to happen. It's just a lot on my plate. So I've been trying to control my energy and my vibration and not get irritated and frustrated, but it's difficult, and I'm sure y'all going through the same thing. But I would just say hang in there, y'all, because like I said, our vibration is important. Like, how we feel is important, because we are all connected as one. Rather we can't physically see it, but it's factual. So just try to be as positive as possible and know that everything is going to be okay, that things will get better, and that God has our back, you know, and that he's going to come through for us. I just have to constantly remember that, because in reality, we don't have that much control anyway. We think that, we feel like that, but God has control of everything, and he's just really reminding us of that right now. So I'm just trying to give all my faith to him and believe that I'm going to be okay, because I have to make some tough decisions really soon. And like I said, it's out of my control what's going to happen. None of us really know what's going to happen right now. But I have faith that it will get better, and that this is happening for a reason. You know, well, I know it's happening for a reason, because we just need to work on ourselves more, like as a collective and the world in general. A lot of things are coming to the light in people's lives individually and as a whole. I think things that need to change for the better, and permanent changes, not just temporary changes. Things that you're changing right now, don't make it so that you're trying to get right with God because of what's going on, because like God know when you bluffing, and I think he'll get pissed off more, or not necessarily pissed off, but he'll feel like he has to put forth more action if after he releases us and we just go right back to the way that we were. I've been on my journey for years or whatever, but this pandemic has really pushed me to focus more. Like, because I could be a lot further than I am now, but procrastination, distractions, and, you know, just life in general get me down. But like, I've had a lot more time to reflect and think about a lot of things, and I've had to really make some grown woman decisions during this pandemic that has helped me grow spiritually, even though I am anxious some days and stressed out because I can't control what's going on and I don't know what's going to happen. I feel like I've gotten closer to God, even though he's been involved in my life, like I've said, but our bond has deepened. So yeah, that's a good thing. But I know it's a lot going on, and like I said, I've been anxious as well, but just try to not get stuck in that and just think the worst of everything. Like, just, I know it's some things going on that people don't necessarily agree about them reopening things, and I mean, I get it, because the nurses and the doctors and stuff, they are going through a lot to keep people safe. But at the end of the day, like, you can't control people's actions or whatever, and all you can do is control yourself. So if you decide that you don't want to go out or go back to work, then okay. And if people do decide that they do want to go out and go back to work, it's not anyone's place to you know, judge or tell people what they should do, I feel, because you can only control your own life. But just try to stay positive, because I feel like a lot of people have been talking negative, but that's just adding more negativity into what's already going on. And the reason that we're going through this is because of too much negativity in the world, and because we haven't been taking care of the earth, and we haven't been taking care of ourselves properly. So we need to focus on that. And if you afraid of people, you know, spreading the virus and stuff like that, if you really afraid of it, then just keep you and your family safe, you know. Control your own life, you know. Worry about the things that you can control. But we just gotta stop stacking on more negativity, y'all. It's important. Like, I don't try to control people. I don't like to try and control people or tell people how to live their life. But I'm saying this for a reason, because it's important. We have to raise the vibration around us, because I truly feel like that's why all of this is happening, because the vibration has been so low and so down for so long, and it's time for a change. But I think people are missing the purpose, and I feel like the longer we miss the purpose and the message, the longer we're gonna go through this. So that's why I'm saying that. Just try and worry about what you can control, and keep your mindset positive, and get closer to God in your own way. But don't be out here being so negative and mean. We need less of that, please, for everybody's sake. That's why I'm saying it. So I just wanted to remind y'all of that, to be mindful of your thoughts and your energy, because it's important, because we're all connected, we're all one, whether people want to admit it or not, because I know it's easy to not look at it like that, because you know, you don't see it, and a lot of us only focus on the 3D, you know, things you can see, feel, and touch. But it's way more to the world than that, you know. It is. And I'm sure you have experienced feelings and things that you can't really explain, things that science can't really explain. So you know that it's more than the physical around you. I feel like everyone has experienced that, and if you haven't, then you will one day. But just try to put more love out as much as possible. Try to love on yourself as much as possible, and just focus on the good things. Like I said, I know it's hard, it's a lot going on, but us being negative and throwing more hate at each other won't help anything. Like, we need to come closer to ourselves and closer to God and closer together in order for us to overcome this. That's the only way that we will overcome this, not by judging and being more hateful. Because like I said, no one has the right to judge the next person or tell them what they think they should do and all this other stuff. I'm just putting this information out there because I want to help and I want things to be better. So just try and be mindful of that, y'all, please. But I hope everyone is doing okay and staying safe and everything. Like I said, every day for me isn't a great day. I have my days where I'm anxious and frustrated and stuff like that, but I just try not to stay in that place. And I try to control the things that I'm able to, which is myself and what's around me and my mindset. Those are the only things that I can control. So I would just say work on it, work on your mental health, work on your thought patterns, work on how you treat other people, and work on your relationship with God. That's what's most important right now. Don't worry about what everyone else has going on and try and block out everything that's going on around us because we can't control it anyway. So sitting there worrying and stressing about it over and over won't make anything better. It's just adding more anxiety and worry to the collective, and you harming yourself, really. And I'm not just speaking to y'all, I'm speaking to myself also, so that I can remember when I'm having those days to shake it off, and get back on track. So yeah, I just wanted to say that today. Try to stay in a positive mindset as much as possible. Work on the things that you can control. And pray, y'all. Please pray. Don't pray just because of what's going on. If you haven't been close to God, you want to work on your relationship to God, it's never too late. Every single day is a good day to do that. But I'm just saying, even after this, continue to do that, because I don't want God to feel like we just pray to him when we need something or we aren't genuine. You don't want to not be genuine with God or whatever. Because like I said in my other video, God has feelings too. So, okay. That's all I have for today. I hope everyone is doing okay. And, all right. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, please. And, all right, I'll see y'all next time.